Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching the Gamestork, and today this is coming up a little bit early. Yeah, because I might be busy and not back by 8 p.m., but I want to make sure to deliver the news to you. So, real quick, before we get going, we're talking about Mafia. We are talking about the Last of Us Part 2 series that's coming, and also a little bit about the PlayStation 5 possibly running better than some high end PCs. What? Okay. But before we get started, be sure to like this video if you enjoy the content. Also, subscribe below for all things gaming, all things amazing and awesome. Also, comment below to be featured in a featured comment section, which will start back tomorrow as we're kind of doing this early today. Yeah, without further ado, we are going to jump right in. So I'm super stoked. I'm excited, right? Do you know why I'm excited? Because there was a post on the Microsoft Store, and oh my gosh, am I stoked about it. Swoop. Let's take a look. So here in front of you are some screenshots, and these screenshots were put up on the Microsoft Store. And according to the Microsoft Store, Mafia Definitive Edition and Mafia 2 Definitive Edition will be released on August the 28th and May 19th, respectively. These dates follow the vague tease from Mafia. Remember, we talked about it where it was just a tweet that said family. And if Mafia 2's release date is true, it's going to be released on the same day as the trilogy, Tuesday, May 19th. And that's a big deal, right? The cool thing about this is these games, both of them, are so good. They are so good. I love Mafia stuff. I really enjoy all of it, man. Especially like, oh my gosh, yes! I'm just stoked. I don't even know what to say about this game. I just want to shout and just a joyful noise because it's been long enough. First of all, since I played it, that I'll enjoy it more, right? Because I've kind of forgotten some of the main story beats, especially the first one. And number two, it's awesome, and I know it's great, and it's going to be a good experience. And these screenshots right here look baller, son. They look good. This is also right around the corner, and it's going to help us to fill out our summer gaming library. It's cool that we have a couple big ones coming, but stuff like this really fills in the cracks, and it's going to help us, to do what we got to do. So, if you just can't wait for The Last of Us Part 2, boy, do I have some good news for you. It looks like PlayStation has announced The Last of Us Part 2 video series, and the first episode is available now. Now, this is going to go on, it covers the creation of the story, gameplay, and so much more. It's almost like a developer diary for this video game, and I think that's really cool. I've watched the first episode. It's neat, it's awesome, it's great. You know, it gives us a lot of inside information, the passions that go behind everything. So if you're waiting for this and you're excited, you know, it is what it is. I know a lot of the story beats may have been ruined, but that's not going to take away from the main experience of the game, which is seeing the amazing environments, experience the wonderful characters, and getting put in the situations that they successfully put you in this game series. Because come on, there's some crazy situations. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest, okay? So, moving forward into the big news, I keep saying we should have cut Xbox some slack, and I said this yesterday on the news. You know what? After seeing what I saw and what we're about to talk about, maybe I was wrong, okay? Because Xbox had a great opportunity to come out and say, you know what, this is what next gen looks like. Xbox is next gen. You want to experience this? You experience it on Xbox? Yes, yes, yes. And you know what? Just at the drop of a hat, just like this, oh my gosh, Sony has stolen the show. They have shown what it means to be a next gen platform. They've shown something that's way far beyond and above what Xbox has done. And we're going to take a look at this right now. It came through the reveal of the Unreal Engine 5 demo. Okay, and this thing dropped. They showed it. We'll go full screen here. And as you see here, this is beautiful. It's gorgeous. The environments, there's millions and billions of triangles as they talked about the entire time. The lighting, the ray trace, everything is gorgeous. And not only that, but there's actually a moment in this, you need to go watch the full thing in the interviews, where they're running through. There's traversal. There's the character models look great. Everything is amazing. and what they had to offer is so good. So they came out with the 1-2 punch and said, you know what? We only need a few minutes and we'll show you what Sony is all about. So this is all running live on a PlayStation 5, by the way. I just want to show you that. But it's not, I do have this highlight reel playing, but this isn't all that there was. There was a large bit of areas where they're actually walking through with this character, as you can see in front of you, the bugs reacting to light, and just her interacting and touching the environment. So much stuff, man. It's so awesome. like, but here's the thing: that wasn't the end of it. It looks like the Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney said that the PS5 SSD is far ahead of high-end PCs. Now, we saw Mark Cerny get up and talk for 3 hours, or however long away. It felt like 3 hours. Goodness gracious. Who knows how long it really was at this point. But he talked a long time about this is why teraflops aren't the only thing that matters. This is why PlayStation 5 is going to be the best. This is why PlayStation 5 will perform the best. And as we see here, Tim Sweeney is saying, you know what? He's right. This stuff is put so close to where it needs to be that it's running smoother, it's running faster, and it's better than most high-end PCs. Now, the argument here going into the next generation is, will these consoles be able to do what high-end PCs do? And this gives us an early indication that yes, they will. Now, as soon as outlets like IGN and a bunch of other places have said to temper our expectations, we see this. Oh my gosh. And this demo is it put the fuzzies in me. You know what I mean? Like looking at the next generation and when that was coming, I saw tech demos for the PS4 and stuff, and I said, you know, I'm never going to be able to play games like that ever, ever, ever. It's never going to happen. I want to, but it's just not going to happen. Let's just be honest. And we did. We honestly did. And going through, it was really exciting to see those big games come. Turning on God of War for the first time. Turning on those just gorgeous games like Horizon Zero Dawn that just blow you away as you're walking through snow. Some of the just most beautiful things ever. This is one of those instances where I'm literally like, I'm never going to get to play a game like that. And even though this isn't a game that was put out, this is not actually a game. It's not super turbocharged, superpower Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Okay. It should be a game, but they did say it's a complete playable demo that is running on the PlayStation 5, as we could see. So this actually was gameplay. But as I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, to be able to get my hands on this, to be able to interact with environments like this and experiment with games with this level of love, detail, and design, and the power that is there, yeah. So essentially, Xbox was like, hey, teraflops, look at this last-gen gameplay. Okay, but you got more teraflops, it's going to load faster. And PlayStation 5 came out and they're like, we're discreetly going to show you this because it's really epic. It's not us, but it's epic. But if you're watching it, you know it's running live on a PlayStation 5, and you know it looks way better than that presentation you saw the other day. So very discreetly, here comes Sony from the shadows saying, you know what, we're the bosses, and it's just going to stay that way. Teraflops don't matter. I officially, after seeing this, believe it. Now we know this engine is also going to run on the Xbox. I know some of you guys are going to say that. However, it's gorgeous. I can't wait to see how it runs on the Xbox. Maybe who knows if it runs better. But this is really impressive. It was really cool of them to kind of push this out, and you know, it's great. I'm almost speechless at this. It seems like it's going to make development just so much easier as well. And yeah, it's so cool, man. It's just so cool. I don't know, global illumination, virtualized geometry, all this stuff. It's game changers. Let's just be real. It's totally game changers. So anyway, guys, I certainly appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. I've obviously re-uploaded. I think the live version of this I did earlier was a little bit flawed in the fact that there was some audio that was off, and yeah. So if you are watching this, we'll be back at the normal time at 8 p.m. starting tomorrow. I'll be featuring comments. We'll hopefully look at another game, but we should still be streaming at 9 p.m. tonight for The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword across all 4 platforms, which is right here on YouTube at Gamestork, Twitch at Gamestork, 30, Mixer at Gamestork, and also Facebook at Gamestork. So, yeah, it's going to be great. I hope to see you guys then. I certainly appreciate you, love you guys. Be sure you're part of the Stork Force by hitting that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Adios.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.